For the longest time, I've wanted to show you guys something that some of you did get to see years ago on my Facebook page. I'm actually considering restoring a video that I made when I was in my mid to early teens, way back in the day, that when I showed my media teacher and told him what program I used to create this video, he was baffled. He was just like, there's no way that program had the ability to be pushed that hard. No chance. There are so many edits in this that the program would have had to have crashed numerous times. And I said, yes, it did. It crashed so many times it actually took me weeks to do. Like, if I was to sync up every minute that I was on it, it probably would have taken me 3 or 4 straight days without sleep. Being the time that it was, I didn't have all the time in the world to be on a computer because it was my mum's. She was very strict with how much time I got to use on the computer. So I had to use every ounce of energy and every ounce of time that I had to create this thing where I grabbed 2 polar opposites, what I believed at the time were polar opposites, and meshed them together. I watched the Pokemon 3 movie for the first time in years and I was like, oh my god. I wonder if this would go well with heavy metal. It didn't turn out to be heavy metal that I used though. I ended up using a band called Within Temptation, the song Forsaken, and it worked out so well. This is what I'm going to be restoring that unfortunately you won't see in this video, but you will see on Patreon. Because unfortunately, when I did have this available for the public to see, YouTube's copyright system got a hold of it and was like, I don't like this being on YouTube. Both the clips of Pokemon and the music that you used, it was a no-go zone. So immediately, you know, YouTube copyright claimed it, and I was like, alright, cool, no worries, as long as it gets to stay up there. A year later, my hard drive crashed, and I tried so hard to salvage this video by getting a professional to have a look at the hard drive and get this video off of the hard drive as best as possible. They managed to get the whole video off, but it's in the poorest state it could possibly be in. It is unwatchable. I used Windows Movie Maker to create this video that you're watching right now. And it has so many cuts and so many edits and so many perfectly placed transitions, you would never think that Windows Movie Maker would have been able to actually... You wouldn't be able to actually make this on Windows Movie Maker. I'm going to, by memory, and by what I can see on the screen, where I actually edited it, I'm going to try my best to restore it to exactly the way it was. Using the same edits, using the same everything. It's all going to be exactly the way it was. And I am so excited to bring this to you guys. I wish I could make this public. Maybe I could make it public and just show it on Patreon so you guys can all watch it that way. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll just do that. You guys want me to do that? Because I'll just do that instead. Because I don't want you guys to have to pay to see this. I think I'll just do that. I'll just make it a public post so you guys can enjoy it that way. Oh, man. I'm just like going through nostalgia lane in my brain right now. I have a bunch of these videos that have been destroyed when my computer crashed. And I wanted to get all these videos, you know, back up again. I even did one with Cowboy Bebop. And I used the theme song from Requiem for a Dream. Everyone's used that song 1,000 times, but back then in my early to mid-teens, no one had used it. Not as far as I knew anyway. The internet wasn't even really a huge thing then. Like, this is over 15 years ago, oh, yeah, like 15 years ago, you know? I'm gonna try my best to restore it so you guys can enjoy it in all its glory, because I believe it's something that you guys need to enjoy and be like, wow. I don't believe that was made with Windows Movie Maker. I want to see that response. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, @BenjiVoices. If you guys want to subscribe, please do so. A thank you video will be coming out later on this week. And I'll be bringing out much more movie reviews, and I got a video on censorship coming out very soon as well. The video that a lot of people have been waiting for. It's going to be the first part of like a mini series, sort of giving, you know, all these people that complain about censorship and shit on the other side of the fence. I hate censorship. The people who want censorship, I'm gonna be ripping into those people something hardcore. The parents and all these other different companies and news stations that keep going hardcore with trying to make this world a totally different place in various ways. And so if you guys are looking forward to that, then please do subscribe. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, and until next time, peace.